Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be playing something a little bit different than just the full-on PDR that you're used to seeing me play. And that is because the meta has shifted a little bit. There's a lot more ranged with rangers. Rogues are double stacking crossbows or hand crossbows, and it just feels like the game is in this place where people don't really want to play melee. So the way you have to combat that is you have to get your opponents to all in you essentially, and you also have to stack a lot of movement speed on almost all the classes. So in that scenario, I decided to pull out this build that I played quite a bit last league, and let's go over the gear. So it is the Rondel Dagger true damage stacking build. We have pretty balanced movement speed at 299. We have pretty good physical damage reduction without shield equipped. It is 53.6%. And then we're doing quite a bit of damage. We have some decent attack speed, and then our survivable can just pepper people down because we are stacking so much true damage. So for the rest of the gear, obviously it's the Rondel Dagger. Here you just look for weapon damage. So if you can get a epic with +1 additional weapon damage, or a legendary, or whatever is cheaper. Buckler was a pretty decent buy. We got a double roll on there for armor and fizz damage reduction. For your gauntlets, you're going to want to find a true damage and physical damage reduction roll. Obviously, you want to stack true damage on your rings. So rings of quickness, courage, or even vitalities are pretty decent here. For the pants, we want to stack some movement speed with the agility. So loose trousers are definitely the clear winner here. Some HP and maybe a little bit of action speed with dexterity that we're getting on here. For Lightfoot boots, I found these with 5 movement speeds and 1 agi. So that brings us up to 17 movement speed out of these boots. Again, another ring of courage. We have the tattered cloak with a max roll, fizz damage reduction, and true fizz on it. And then this legendary frost amulet that I found that has 8 armor rating on it as well. We have the Houndskull with armor, action speed, and armor pen. And then we found this with a double roll on it, which was listed pretty cheap compared to the rest of the market. So pretty good buy there. And obviously the survivable is the go-to weapon when we're playing this type of setup. So these are the stats in case you want to pause and kind of look at the stats. And all in all, I think this build was about 7K. We definitely made all of our money back in this video, and I still have a bunch of stuff left to sell in the market. So there'll definitely be a second video, but without further ado guys, let's jump into the video and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so in the first game we spawn in the middle, decide to move towards the top of the map, and I do see some signs of cooking and I find a player. Alright, pretty clean fight there for us against your Barrack. GG to you, my friend. Yeah, unfortunately he did miss his Felinax swing, and that is very, very punishing because the swing timer on that is pretty crazy. But here our goal is just to heal up, see some of the loot, and then we'll just move on. Alright, so we finished our campfire, but I do hear footsteps, and it looks like it is a rogue. Alright, so I see him trying to go for the shrine, which lets me know that he is kind of low, so I just want to make sure that I have maximum pressure. Alright, pretty unfortunate there that we got hit by some PvE. So the name of the game right now is I want to get my second win back. So let's try to clear some PvE, get a campfire down, and see if we can re-engage the fight. Alright, so I run back into the middle of the room, decide to try to put a campfire here in a little bit of a hidden spot, and let's see what happens. Alright, everybody be quiet, don't say a word. And GG, really good fight, Thirsty, YouTube, another content creator, and this entire kit was absolutely insane. I think I quick sold most of it for about 5k, but I could have probably gotten a little bit more if I took my time and sold all of it. The Rondel dagger was actually better than mine, so I do end up using that one because it has additional and a little bit of armor pen. So for the next couple of videos, it would be with his Rondel dagger. Anyways, guys, let's move on to the next game. Alright, next game, I'm spawning near the middle of the map. I do see this guy that ended up just getting a kill. So let's see if we can take this fight. Very, very smart on his part there. Sees that I pop my cooldowns, decides to just wait for them to run out. Alright, and unfortunately we are getting third-partied by a ranger, so I decided to just completely back out of this fight and try to heal up. Yeah, honestly I knew this was wishful thinking, so let's spot up and take it. Alright, and I'm not gonna lie, very, very lucky he missed his first shot, or that would have definitely been the end of us. So let's get this campfire down. At this point, I'm thinking he's killed the fighter, so we'll see if we can find his body and get all this loot. Alright, and GG to OP Dopey 35, stacking True Fizz on the rings. So decide to take those. The cloak. I know spears are selling for quite a bit. This wizard hat was absolutely insane. I think I ended up selling that for like 1200. So pretty gnarly wizard hat there. The shadow mask was also pretty damn good. And all in all, some pretty decent gear on this ranger. We do end up taking, I think, the loose trousers as well, and some pretty decent adventure boots here. And yeah, let's go ahead and try to see what the fighter had for us. And surprise, our friend is back. Alright, and GG's to Just Block wearing some absolutely insane gear that I think he had, and also got some stuff from the previous fighter that he killed. So pretty insane light gauntlets, pretty insane plate boots, and yeah, everything that he had was just pretty damn good. So decide to end up taking the dark plate in his inventory, and I think the arming sword, and that's about it. Alright, and for game number 3, decide to make my way to the top of the map, and I do hear some noise above me. And here I made a pretty big mistake. I still thought he was up top when he was actually in the bottom already. Alright, and GG's to Cages, just a couple of rings, some okay gear, and pretty nice jump down. Caught me off guard, did not see him jump down, and actually didn't even hear it either. And then that's what caught me off guard for this one. And as is tradition, I always try to check the cave troll to see if it's done, and I do hear somebody sheath a dagger. Alright, and GG to Creep 007, some decent gear, end up taking the rings, the dagger, and we will see if we can loot some stuff from the pile, but we don't have a lot of time. So end up getting some of the treasure that he was dropping on the ground, and after that we will call it a game there. Alright guys, and I really do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe, and make sure you turn on your post notifications so you can catch the next video as soon as it starts. Peace out, see you next time.